Sunday, March 28th, and it is raining. Good morning, it's Barbara. I have the lamp on and so I have a lot of glare on my glasses, but it's pretty dark here. But now that I say that, I don't think I'm gonna show you anything particular, so maybe I'll try turning them off. I don't know why I even have my glasses on, to tell you the truth, because I didn't paint. There, no glare. Good morning. Well, a little bit of glare, but there's always a little bit of glare. I'm Barbara. Thank you for joining me on this rainy day. It's a rainy day here. And now it's just raining. Earlier, it was raining cats and dogs, as we say. It was, you could hear it. Of course, I can't hear it now, but partly because I'm no longer laying in bed upstairs, so I'm not hearing it on the roof. But I don't think it's raining as hard at all. In fact, I'm not sure. It's actually technically raining at the moment. I'm not seeing any splashes on the deck or anything, but it's supposed to be a rainy day, and so far, it is. Maisie won't like it, but Pearl will be. Big news yesterday. COVID-19 immunization, screening, and consent form. We have appointments for our COVID vaccines for next Wednesday, so the vlog is going to be late next Wednesday. Dennis got a call yesterday from the guy from the county health department saying, I'm calling to schedule you for your COVID vaccine. We're like, yeah. So he took the information and said, my wife's on the list. Can we schedule an appointment for her at the same time? He said, okay, sure. Scheduled me. So I got on the phone and gave him my information. I said, my mother-in-law's 90 and she hasn't had her shot yet. Can we schedule her to go with us? And he said, sure. So Aura and Dennis and I are all getting our shots on Wednesday. According to the email we got, we will be getting the Moderna. And our second shot will be scheduled for a month later, so the end of April. So that will be great. That will be great. And I'm glad we're getting the Moderna. I was hoping for Moderna. Well, I wouldn't have minded the Johnson & Johnson one. But at this point, they're just giving them to health workers, I think. So anyway, so that was really good news that we got yesterday. And we had our April Zooncraft day, and so it was a lot of fun, and thank you so much to everyone who came. Thank you, Valerie, for hosting and engineering and being the one in charge of this. We really appreciate it, and we had a good time. It was really lovely, and I was able to sit out on my deck, and I knit on the deck, and we chatted, and it's really nice. And we've scheduled the April Saturday Zoom meeting for the 24th. For the 24th, if that's a Saturday, that's when it's scheduled for. And in case Saturday isn't good for you because it's Saturday, we're commandeering one of Valerie's. Valerie has a weekly Zoom meeting set up in case anybody wants to Zoom with her while she knits at 1 o'clock Eastern time on Sundays. 11 o'clock Eastern time on Sundays, which is 10 o'clock Central time, which is 8 o'clock Pacific time. And we're talking in the morning here, so. And it's about 4 o'clock GMT. And Great Britain and Europe have changed their clocks over this night. So now we're all on, so they're on British summertime, and, you know, we're on daylight saving time, and I don't know what the other time zones call it. But I'm pretty sure everybody changed their clock overnight last night. So now You guys lost an hour like we did a couple weeks ago. But anyway, Sunday, April 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And Valerie will put a link to that meeting also in the thread in Ravelry. And for that meeting or any of these meetings that I think her 11 o'clock on Sunday morning is a recurring meeting, so that you can just, every week you could go into the same meeting. She makes a new meeting every month for the Saturday Zoom crafting that's at 2 in the afternoon Eastern Time, because we just have to figure out each month separately because of her work schedule and such. So they're not always the same link, but the Sunday one is. Anyway, so we're crafting on Sunday, April 11th, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're crafting on Saturday, April 24th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Please mark your calendars and join us, because we really did have such a lovely, lovely time. I'm expecting to be knitting today. All I did yesterday was knit. I knit on my sweater and watched watercolor videos. Oh, and knitting podcasts. Leslie's podcast is up. Not quite enough yarn. And I watched that. I had already watched Christy's Floss Tube from Friday because she got it up early. She got her second COVID shot. So anyway, that's all I did yesterday was knit and knit with friends, and it was fun. It was so much fun. Today I will be having my craft with Christy evening, where we work on our temperature libraries. I have a new color this week, Buttercup, so that's fun. And I don't have the same color in a row so far this week, which is nice. So, I do have the same colors. That dog. There's nothing out back there for you, puppy. Between the two of them. Oh, anybody who's worried about Maisie eating the picture yesterday, Dennis found lots and lots of pieces of my picture out in the yard yesterday in the daylight, and so she didn't even eat the paper, even though I don't think the paper would have hurt her. So she'll be fine. The picture's a goner, but she'll be fine. But I do intend to paint today. I have a couple of pictures of flowers and landscapes that I want to try. And I'm going to knit and I'm going to stitch. That's my plans. And not go outside when I don't have to. Hopefully it will be like this at some time later in the day when it's time to walk the dogs. So we'll be able to walk the dogs without getting too wet. But otherwise I'll be in crafting. We're having our next music evening on Tuesday. So Dennis is going to make pepper steak and Or's in charge of the music. I think they were talking about Peer Gynt. Yeah. That's Krieg, right? Sometimes she just erupts. Pearl. It's okay. At least go look out the window. Gotta have one more say. Peer Gynt. I was saying Krieg, right? I only know it because they've said it, not because I know it. So that's our plans for Tuesday. And then Wednesday we're getting our vaccines, so that's good. So that's the upcoming plans. I placed an order for watercolor stuff. I'm running a little low on my paper. My paper I can't get in the store, so I went to my distributor, my dealer, and ordered more paper, quite a bit of paper, so I won't have to put any more orders in for quite some time. But while I was there, I did pick up a couple more colors and a couple brushes I don't have. So I don't know if that just makes me full of it with my no buy year or not. The paper's definitely okay. I can replace what I need. A couple colors that people have been using on my TV that I don't have. And I thought, well, while I'm placing an order. So I might be a little bit full of it. You know what I mean. With my no buy year, but whatever. I needed the paper and free shipping. I am excited about my painting, though. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to be doing some flowers today. I will show you tomorrow if they turn out. I probably won't show you if they don't turn out. Or if something happens and I don't paint. Then I certainly won't show you. It's about time for me to measure my granito. I think it's time for me to think about the pockets. I think. I may have another inch or two to go. So I have to do some measuring, but my navel granito is well on its way and looking lovely. And there you go. That's the plan. And it is dreary and not that cold, 51, right? That's what it said. So it's not that cold, but it is dreary. So we're going to brighten ourselves up with some watercolor painting and some knitting on my navel granito. My book and my books tonight with Christy. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Please mark your calendars. April 11th, 11 a.m. Eastern, and April 24th, 2 p.m. Eastern, and we can craft together. It was such a lovely visit with people. Oh, and Virgin got in touch with me, so the prize is accepted, and for the Ode to Joy Make-Along, and that'll go out next week, this coming week, and I will find that picture. Hilda sent me a link to the picture. I mean, it's just I have to get it on my phone and whatever. I will do that tomorrow. I'm tired of being that person again. Oh, these are little earrings today, but I found them in the dark. I wasn't even sure what color they were because it was literally in the dark. But these are nice. And I'm wearing my Trove sweater. My Trove. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Please, please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe.